Dear Johan, we're sorry, but are we? Please don't delete the server, I'll cry into my keyboard. Sincerely, Kate, Pink, Nessa, Jack, with who? Is a major fucking hottie, Kepler, Barry. Necromancer, Piss, Kink, Yandere, Sans, X Yandere, Tsundere, Rita.
I'm
FN,
so scared.
first name, LN, last name, HC, hair color, FC, favorite color, EC, eye color, FB, favorite band. You have been living in Snowdon for the past 2 minutes, ever since you left Toil in the ruins. You were 19 for fuck's sake, you didn't need a mommy. The snow fell lightly in your brown with purple streaks hair. You looked around the town center with blue orbs, blinking snow from your eyelashes. You were thankful for bringing your cute lemon demon sweater. The snow crunches under your ugly Uggs. It all blended perfectly together with your bitch ass purple soul. You were walking down the street when suddenly Metaton, that goddamn square bastard, oh no, that goddamn square bastard, pulls up in his Ferrari that's bright pink. He rolls down the window and points a gun at you. Oh no, help me, Sans! You scream as the Metaon says, die heady bitch. You cry out and duck, and find that Metaton was not aiming at you. Behind you was a heterosexual bitch who was about to kill Sans. You were glad Metaton was on your side, as you thought Sans was a major fucking hottie and you could never see him hurt. Ever, no matter what. As soon as the sound of what you assume is a body hitting the ground rings out, you army crawl over to Sans and grab onto his bony ankle, panting for breath. Oh, Sansy, I'm so glad you're still alive. Sans hunched over and looked at the pile of dust and scooped it up. You were immediately filled with jealousy, so you mimicked his actions of scooping up the dust, then shoved it in your mouth. It was delicious. You just ate a goddamn corpse, you monster. But at least there was nothing else for him to look at. You bat your eyes at him flirtatiously and say, hey, sassy bitch baby, wanna play Minecraft? Or not, I don't care. If you said no, I might be sad if I was a normal person. But unfortunately, I'm a yandere, and yanderes don't have emotions. Sans looks at you like you just showed him that one video of the Kamehameha dudes who are half naked. He doesn't like the words you just said with your mouth. He really doesn't. But strangely enough, he found himself falling in love with you the more you spoke. It was some kind of fucked up like masochism thing. That's pretty hot. I. Well, I'll leave you two to it, Metaton says, shooting you a wink and also shooting you a bullet. It was like a playful one, though. Despite his intentions, the bullet hits you in the side of your torso and you scream out. The sound of your shriek bouncing against buildings. Holy shit. Oh fuck. You motherfucking bitch robot. I hate you. As you fell, Sans looks over at Metaton, then you, then Metaton, then you. Whoa, Metaton said, before pulling out a blunt, then driving off the side of a mountain. Sanson looked over at you and started crying, because even when you were dying, you were so damn sexy. You fall to the ground, listless, limbs twitching, gasping for breath like a man drowned. Sans stands Sans stands reverentially over your almost corpse like a guy standing over a corpse. He kneels. You do not see him move because there's blood in your eyes, and quite frankly, a lot of blood everywhere, and you're like kind of dying. Shit sucks. Sans sighs. He pisses himself in sadness. Then he blushes because he's not only into masochism, he's also into sadism. And a piss kink isn't something decent people have. You're still dying as this is happening, BT dubs. Jesus takes the wheel, Sans squeezes in Morse code. Sans slowly leans down despite the piss between his bony ass legs. Sans, you say, reaching your hand up towards him. He grasps your hand, giving it a gentle squeeze. Kate, he says in lowercase as he leans down. In your last moments, you feel his bony ass lips on your fleshy ass face. He doesn't have any goddamn lips, though, so you giggle a small little chuckle. You're very woozy from the blood loss, and then you die. Sans pulls out his Necronomicon and sets up to work. He lies down beside your body and starts to freestyle gently against your cold ears, his bony ass hand holding your muscular hand. Oh, my partner, you are dead. Oh, my partner, I never even got to sniff your head. Oh, I remember, whenever I think about how much I miss you, I only think about how much I want to kiss you. Except I can't kiss you because I don't have a tongue and I don't kiss without a tongue. I remember whenever I had determination to necromance myself from the grave and I stuck through the ground and now I'm here. I remember when I necromanced my brother and he was papyrus and I am sands. His eyes become shallow pools of sapphire, filled with tears and anger at the fact that he can't raise you from the dead, but he does. He uses his necromancer powers and brings you back to life, even though you're a boogie bitch.
Bougie.
Bougie bitch. Papyrus has been dead for 20 years. A tear fell to the snow at the mention of Papyrus. No, the crash was years ago. He had to move on. Then there was a voice. For a moment Sans believed it was your angelic shrill, but instead he was greeted with Toriel fucking yelling cause she let you out for 5 minutes and you're already fucking dead. Sans throws his hands and prepares to explain himself, but Toriel smacks his head so hard his skull flies off. Suddenly it was Flowey. The flower pops up from the ground and yells, "You bitches have done enough. What is this, a soap opera?" And then he turned into Azrael in his god form and aimed his fuck off huge rainbow laser at all of them. Looks like this is the end of the line, motherfuckers. Your body begins to devour the bullet lodged inside your fleshy torso. It eats it for power. As you rise in a permanent horizontal T-pose, you motherfucking rotate around at the speed of light. Sans immediately creams himself. God, he thinks, this is so hot. This truly is the sex of ketchup. Your powers only last as long as it takes to mow Flowey down like a motherfucking blade of grass in your godlike limbs. He was delicious. With one deft strike, you dig your ugly paws into the ground and tear up his rooty limbs, only to shove your paw full between your teeth and devour the soil and plant for nutrients. Slutty, slutty nutrients. Author's note, lol, you're a werewolf if you haven't figured this out by now, get the fuck out. And also like a sexy one, not a not sexy one like Hugh Jackman, hashtag Team Edward. Burger Pants WWW. Burger Pants shows up. He's your ex-boyfriend. He looks you in the eye and says, "Watch this, you bitch idiots." And teleports 20 meters below the ground, suffocating on rocks and clay almost instantly. Oh, that didn't turn out like he planned. He's dead. The misteleport happened seconds ago. It's time to move on. He's fucking dead. What he meant to do was ascend into the heavens and become unto a god like Thor. Author's note, oh my god, so sexy. But he accidentally murked himself. But wait, there's more. You, Kate, actually stands on their own two back paws and ran to catch Sans cranium, holding it, cradling it in your fat, thick paws. You slam dunk it like a Stephen Curry. He's a basketball star, you preps. And Sans immediately begins to sing your praises. Your enemies defeated, you gently reconstruct Sans. Head reattached, he looks up at you with big anime tears in his eyes, pulling out a tear ducts you never knew he possessed. Kate, he chokes. I think I love you. You nod. A small smile cracks through your wolfish snout. I know, you say. I think I love you too. Piss, kink, and all. Sans weeps and leans over to hug you. He smells like ketchup and a deep, musty something you cannot place. But most importantly, he smells like Sans. Years later, you'll look back on this moment, flesh hand rubbing against Sans's bony one, rings catching every so often. You'll look back on it as a day of both struggle and triumph and determination, heartbreak and feeling. But most importantly, it was one of realizing that you have a thing for skeletons. Like, a kinda weird sex thing, but it's okay because Sans is your husband now and he's totally a furry, so he's fucking into it. And you've got like 3 skeleton wolf hybrid babies now and they're all named Matt Damon and it's great. The end? Or is it? Looks like this is the end of the line, motherfuckers. Looks like this is the end of the line, motherfuckers. Malcolm in the middle, Malcolm in the middle, Malcolm in the middle. Looks like this is the end of the lines, motherfucker. Malcolm in the middle, Malcolm in the middle. Looks like this is the end of the line, motherfuckers. Middle, Malcolm in the 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 middle. Malcolm. Looks like this is the end of the line, motherfuckers. In the middle, Malcolm in the middle. Our house in the looks like this is the end of the lines, motherfucker. To love the street, our house in the middle of the Kate. You have to. Looks like this is the end of the line, motherfuckers. To do ASMR of this entire fic.
I'm fucking in another plane of existence. God is gonna strike me down for being here today.
Gotta
It
get
was
that
so
ad
good.
revenue 10 minutes long. Yeah!